Hey, fluffer folk. This is pretty cool. I'm recording this on my Pixel, and I just got this Geekom A series, and I've been putting off opening it because I thought it might be kind of cool to do it on camera, like as an unboxing. I haven't done something like this in forever, so here we go. This is a Geekom A series, a model A7 Max with a Ryzen 9 7940, 16 gigs of RAM, and a 1 terabyte drive. It also allegedly comes with AMD graphics. I immediately dropped it right after that, so that was fun. But you know what I got this for? There. I got it because I've been just maybe, itching for a distro delve sort of thing. And you know, the main reason why I haven't done a distro delve, like it's been a long time, you know, passion is part of it, but all of my hardware aged out. And you know, distro delves, it's hardware. I do it on virtual machines sometimes, but that's not how the show's designed. So I've been looking for an upgrade for a long time, and I just kind of finally decided to do it. So there might just be a new distro delve coming out this month, you never know. What comes in the box? Well, we have a machine, we have a mount, we have some screws, power cable, power brick, and what appears to be an HDMI cable and some instructions. Green mini PC global leader, Geekom. Is that true? Is this true? I'm not so sure. I mean, maybe it is. I haven't bought a new computer in I don't know how long. Years, ages. Is Geekom really like a brand, or is it just a no-name? I actually did a little teeny tiny bit of research, which is unlike me. Usually I just dive into things without reading or looking into anything. But I did a little bit of research because I really do want a machine that you can relate to. You know, I'll say that I'm not just doing distro delves with this thing. I want to see about offloading my rendering to this as because I work on a lot of videos and audios and things like that. And if I could just have another PC that handles all of it for me, just like a build thing. And also just a machine to locally to host stuff. Like I'm still using my old machines, but for like home lab, you know, things like that. But this is kind of next level. And I have to say, you know how I said I thought this was no name? This is surprisingly high quality build. I mean, wow. Like, I'm squeezing it, trying to get it to make a noise, but it's not saying anything. I'll explore that in a minute, but let's look at the power situation. The bags are, I know this is kind of a weird thing to judge, but the bags are just really thin, flimsy plastic. And the packaging for the actual box was translucent, like non-ceramic. I mean, it's like, I think it was $600, almost 700, but yeah, my budget was under 700, and this was $620, I want to say. I'll post a link to it in the description. DHH, who I know through his initials, but not his actual name, he was talking about some mini PC, and I looked at it and I couldn't find it for the price that was quoted. It was way more expensive for lower specs, but that's kind of where I started. You know, back in the day, I made a Steam machine from SteamOS 1 Brewmaster, and it was okay. It was Debian based, and the machines I used were all like way too low spec, but it was a novel idea. And I don't know why I actually undid this. There's no good reason for it, but yeah, it's a power brick. It's small. That's cool. Doesn't have a light, I don't think, but that's fine. This is for mounting it to the back of your monitor, which is nice. I mean, look at it. Look how small this is. You could put it on the back of your monitor. But I think that this probably gets us to the end of it, end of the unboxing, unless there's some cool stuff to talk about in here. There's a few, so there's Geekom A6, 87, 88, A8 Max, and I believe that this is, well, hot diggity dog, it's an A7. I thought that it was an A8. Why did I not get the top of the line one? What the heck, man? So I was thinking about taking this apart so that you can see the guts, but it's really, really well put together. I mean, there's nothing to take apart here. I have to take off the feet to get inside of it. And even if I do that, you can see that there's a plate under there. So you take the feet off and wreck them, and then you have to take a plate on the inside off. And I like that it says for the RAM, the final product will prevail, shall prevail. Like they're confident in the RAM. They're like, don't screw with it. So I think I am going to heed their warning. 2026 edition mini PC A7 Max. And I'm reading it off my computer over there. I'm recording this on my phone and it's working really well. I have it plugged into my monitor so I can see what I'm doing. But yeah, Geekom 2026 edition mini PC A7 Max with AMD Ryzen 9 7905, what? 7940HS, and it has Radeon 780M graphics. Oh, I'm excited to try those out. So let's pretend you want to get something like this for your own Steam machine. It's got 4 ports on the front, which is perfect. What's that say? Oh wow, they're one of them is for power, I think. Is that what it's saying? I don't know what that little symbol right here is. I think it might be for extra power. It probably says in the book, but you know. And then you have a 3.5 inch, 3.25 inch, whatever, headphone jack, and then the power button. On the side, you have vents and a Kensington lock. On the other side, you have vents and an SD card reader, which is really handy for, I usually use the SD card for booting into distros and stuff. On the back, you have, I think that's the exhaust port, so it ports out the back, not out like the bottom or the sides or something weird. And it has 2 LAN ports, that's neat. And the power you get from normal AC, which this has, like the built-in one comes with AC right there. Not like air conditioning. But then it looks like you can power it through USB too. It's got like a little power thing there. And on the other side, it has, I actually don't know what that port is. There's all these newfangled ports. It looks like USB-C. Oh, it's got the same thing on, wow. So it has 2 HDMI ports, 2 LAN ports, 2 of those weird USB-C ports. Notice how it doesn't have a display port? I hope we're done with those. Overall, there are absolutely 0 complaints about this. I guess if I absolutely had to nitpick, I'd say that it's built too well. Like if I needed to take it apart, I would have to tear the machine up. I mean, it's not that big of a deal to take those off, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, they built it to be a single unit and last. Like this is a mini PC. You buy it and that's it. Now, it comes with Windows, and you know I'm not going to be using Windows, and what I would do if I was a smart boy is I would leave Windows on it and benchmark it or something, but I have other plans for this, so Windows is going to get blown away. I considered using it for content, like you'd probably like to watch me blow Windows away, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. But I do know that I'm going to be making content with it, with something else very, very soon. So stay tuned. I haven't made anything since, what, February? When I came out swinging and I was like, I hate everyone. And then life took me away and I haven't been able to get back to it. But here I am. I'm still here, and stay tuned for some cool new content soon. So yeah, that's it. There's your unboxing. Geekom A7 Max 2026 edition. Looks pretty cool. I can't attest to its performance or anything just yet, but the build quality and everything is super, super solid. So yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. See ya.